Good afternoon. This is Katrina Cohens, owner of Cohens Consulting, your professional life and accountability coach. Today, I wanted to share some tips for setting healthy boundaries. And you can apply these tips to your work or your personal life, however you want to apply them. First, let's go ahead and get started. So start your day with setting your intentions. Know from the start, like, what are you capable of? How much time do I have today to spend on certain things? Acknowledge that you gain by setting boundaries. This allows you to recenter and remain committed, even when things get tough. Because, sometimes you can have the best plan, but things are going to come up and you have to kind of deviate. Define your priorities for the day. Get clear on what it is you need and want to do. It's so important also to communicate to the individuals around you. Communicate directly, clearly, and often. Telling people about your boundaries, it is your responsibility. Because if you don't communicate on what they are, sometimes, that's why people sometimes don't respect them, because they're not clearly defined. It's also important, pay attention to your needs. Feeling of discomfort, overwhelm, or resentment are often, indicators that we've, overreached some boundaries, So when we're feeling a certain way, pay attention to those, because it's so important for us to recognize the things that we need to do and take care of for ourselves. Also, you can start with small adjustments, committing to and following through with small boundaries. Some people, may be, just starting out with these. Some people may be an expert, but it's so important to stay committed to what they are and follow through. Changes build, your confidence. Sometimes to make it a little, to make those hard decisions in the future. So when you set those boundaries and, these big decisions come up, especially when you're in leadership, you're in charge, you really have to make hard decisions sometimes that are not going to always be favorable for everybody. Sometimes you just can't make everybody happy. So, committing to, the boundaries and building your, the confidence in yourself. And so when those hard decisions come up, you can make it, stick by it, and feel good about your decision. Also, it's important, last but not least, to practice self-compassion. Because sometimes things are going to happen. You may not follow through with a boundary you set. So instead of, judging yourself, respond to yourself with kindness. Maybe reevaluate that boundary, consider the impact, and go from there. So I hope you enjoy the tips and this helped you in a positive way. Remember, I am here for you. Comment level below if you need help with any of these tips that I gave you. Thank you so much. Have a blessed day.